Hello everybody, how's it going? My name is Kaizoku Collin, and I thought I'd make another quick, cool deck video. The last one I did was Sanji. I thought that was a lot of fun, so I wanted to try out Don Quixote Doflamingo, which this is a leader that's been around since OP-04. He's kind of seen his ups and downs, but I think right now in OP-07 he has actually a really good spot in the meta. And I was looking on YouTube myself, and I really couldn't find a whole lot of videos showcasing just how good he can be right now. So I think this is really cool. I've actually got this deck in person. I've got it right here, and I'm actually going to be taking this to my locals on Wednesday or Thursday. So I think I'll leave a update in the description on how I do if I take that there. So let's just do this deck profile because it's very, very unique. I think it's really fun, and let's see if I get some games. I actually filmed this whole thing earlier today, but my audio was completely mute. So this is the second time I'm doing it. So now I've got some like extra practice with this. So I'll pretend like it was intentional. So first of all, let's see what's up with his leader ability. At the end of our turn, we get 2 active Dawn, which by default, it doesn't really seem like that good of a leader ability, but it lets us run all of these 2-cost events, which I'll get to in a minute. But the main thing that I think makes this deck super, super good is this card called Birdcage, which if our leader is Don Quixote Doflamingo, which luckily it is, all of our characters or all characters with a cost of 5 or less will not become active during both players' refresh phases. So basically, any character, if it costs 5 or less, after it attacks, it will never, never, never stand up again. And then at the end of our turn, if we have 10 Dawns, this Birdcage will KO every single character with a cost of 5 or less, and then also trash the stage. So this is kind of something to be aware of because it will hurt us as well, but since it's our deck and we know we're doing it, we can kind of plan around it when our opponent might not have a good answer for this. So let's go around and just see what else can kind of complement this, because as you can see, this is going to be a very, very controlling and oppressive deck. So we've got our baby 5. This is going to be our searcher for all of our Doflamingo pirates or Don Quixote pirates. We've got the 10 drop, which of course is going to be really good. This might be for after our Birdcage end. We can just keep forcing stuff to be locked down. We've got 4 of a searchable 2k, another 4 of a searchable 2k. We've got this blocker, which is actually very, very useful because at the end of our turn, if we give him 1 Dawn, if we have 2 or more active Dawn, which again, we always do because of our leader, he gets to restand. So this is amazing because even though he would be a cost of 5, he would be held down by our Birdcage, he makes himself stand up so he can attack and block. It's great. Then we have this card Sugar, which we can rest one of our opponent's characters with a cost of 4 or less, and then on our opponent's turn, anytime they play a character, we can rest any of their characters and then rest this, which is great if we want to get stuff like stuck into the Birdcage. Next up, we've got Horty Jones. It's got Rush, and it can rest 2 of our opponent's characters. So again, we can use this for going into game, or we can try to push them down into our Birdcage and oppress them. We've got this Queen, which is great for getting rid of any extra Birdcages or trying to draw into some more cards. It's also Dawn -1, which Dawn -1 can be really good if we don't want our Birdcage to end. We've also have Douglas Bullet, and this is, I think that Douglas Bullet is one of the best finishers in this game. It's Dawn -4. We can rest 2 of our opponent's characters with a cost of 6 or less, and then we get double attack. So I didn't really see many lists running this, especially not in OP-07, and I think this is a very, very good card. Next up, we've got Law. Again, it's a Dawn -1. If our opponent has 7 or more cards in hand, we can trash 2 from them, and there are so many decks that just like to hoard cards, and we can attack their hand directly. I think it's great. We've got 4 off-whites, which most of these events are going to be 2 Dawn for 4,000 power, and they're going to have some other secondary effect. So this is 4,000 power, and then we can do an extra search to get a character. It is worth noting we cannot search for Birdcage. We can only get characters, but this is an amazing card. This is Punk Gibson. We can 4,000 and then rest one of their characters with a cost of 4 or less. I think this is good, but I made this deck around what cards I have physically, and I don't have many spiderwebs. I only have 1. So I would probably go down to maybe 1 or 2 of these and go up to like 2 or 3 of these. So that's good. Spiderweb, it's like the opposite. It's plus 4,000 and we can restand one of our characters. So I think that's really good. This Charleston is not good, but I wanted 1 extra event. There are uses for this. Up to 1 of you get 4,000 power, and then if we trash 1 card, we get 3 more Dawn. So like if we're gonna die and we need to get 3 more Dawn, like we can kind of escape. I think this card is super, super underrated. For 5 Dawn and Dawn -1, which again, leave the Birdcage up. We can KO at 8 cost. So there's Katakuri, there's Captain Kidd, and there is Gecko Moria, and we can just get rid of all of them. So I think it has insane value. And our new card from OP-07 is this Nora Beam Sword. Again, it's Dawn -1, so it kind of helps with this. And then we get plus 2000 and we can rest any of our opponent's characters, which this can be good in the early game or good in the late game. So let's go ahead and hop into some matches and let's show the power, because I think this is really good into a lot of meta decks. Alright, the main leader that I wanted to beat when constructing this is actually the blue Don Quixote Doflamingo, because I truly believe that this is one of the best decks in the entire game, and especially after the new support comes out. So this is kind of me like directly trying to counter this other leader. So we'll see if it works. This is the OP-07 meta. This card is about to get a lot better, especially depending on ban list. Although the ban list will probably be out after you're seeing this video. For me, it's still Saturday night. I guess in 1 minute it'll be Sunday morning. So let's see. We've got our Birdcage, which is great. If they want to stack up cards, we've got Law, which I think is great. We've got an event. So let's just kind of see how they do that as they stack up their cards. Going into our turn, I think we should just swing big. No, they're probably going to end up doing leader ability next turn, so I think we should just swing 6. And they ended up countering out, which is good. If they get too many cards, we can really punish them. Okay, 8 is a lovely number. We love 8 because we can kind of get out of it for free with our leader ability. And yeah, Sugar is going to be great into this. And we're pretty much ready to start our Birdcage. If they want to go down to 3 cards in hand, that would be great. Yeah, they don't want to. And let's go ahead and start this up. So basically this Jinbei will never stand up again. And if they choose to attack with this Moria, it will never stand up again until our Birdcage pops. Which is exactly what we want to do. We got a very good starting hand. So as they stack their life again, I do think this is a really, really good leader. I think it's great, it's really fun, but I seriously think based on the bans, they could really accidentally make this the best leader in the whole game. Blue, in my opinion, is just a very, very evil color. With Pudding, with Gravity Blade, it can punish so many other decks, and it's just so oppressive right now. So we're going to do Noro Noro Beam Sword, and the reason why is we can actually rest Gecko Moria, and we can make it so he never attacked us. So I think that's great. With our Birdcage, just lock it down. So 5 in life. I'm tempted to use the Sugar to just tap down their blocker. We can just be so oppressive and just like bully them. Like it's like, it really does almost feel like bullying. Because we play this, rest that down, boom. And they're never blocking with it. So we can just keep on keeping on. 5 in hand, and let's swing. I feel like they might take. Yep. This is great. Like this is exactly what we want to happen. We just want to make sure we're applying lots of pressure because we don't want to see stuff like this, because obviously this is a 6 cost. It's not going to work in the it's not going to work in our Birdcage. I guess we can rest that if in case we want to swing into it. And yeah, they're going to attack our Sugar. That's great, but we did get to rest something. I'm really tempted to see if they will take a card, and then we can try to hit them with Law. So I think we should do 4 to really make them just take this. Like, don't think about it, just take it, bro. Yeah, so now we can hit them with Law. I think that's great play. Boom, boom, boom. And we got 2 out of hand. We got a 2K and a Jinbei. I think that's great. So they will unfortunately get to start attacking with this Boa, but we have a blocker now. And we have 4 life, and we have 2 events. And 2 more blockers in hand. Like, I think that's okay. Whoa, I have not seen this in a Doffy list in a while, so... Is there a reason why he didn't bottom deck our Law? Because he totally can. On play, choose up to one of your... Place up to 1 character with a cost of 7 or less on the bottom of the owner's deck. So yeah, he totally could have bottom decked our blocker, but he just maybe forgot or misclicked. That is a very scary card, and we're going to want to get... It's above our Ragnarok. Yeah, this card is very scary. I think we should just... let's just block. I think it's not a bad idea to just play Bullet here and just try to get some like insane pressure on them immediately. I don't really want them to just stand around and keep swinging at me. I don't like that at all, so let's just do this. If they want to use Gum Gum Red Rock, that would be almost their whole turn to get rid of it. So if they want to do that, that's okay. And then the next turn after that, we can pop our Birdcage and play Doflamingo. Yeah, so for 4, it looks like they might be doing another Jinbei play. No, they're going to do Moria. Grab a 2k counter, that's okay. But they do have enough for a Red Rock. I think that this might get Red Rocked, which that's okay. Like, when you're playing blue, you just kind of have to accept that as a... Okay, they're not. Let's stay at 4 life, just because I don't know how well this match is going to go for us. Keep countering out. I think we're going to have to take this hit. Another Birdcage, you don't really like to see it, but we could always play Queen to get rid of it. And 10, yeah, this is what we don't like to see. So I'm tempted to play Queen here, just to get this out of hand and try to get in a defensive event. We can, yeah, I like that. And we'll trash this. And we can't necessarily... Well, we can do Dawn -4 now with this. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can rest this. Now we have double attack. And I think we should do this much so we have 4 Dawn left. If they take this, we can hit them with a Law Blocker and make them trash 2 more. So I really hope they take this. And if they want to get out of it, it would be like 6, 7. Yeah, oh, perfect. Look at that. And then attack their hand. Boom. And we got 2 2Ks out of hand. That is huge. And then swing nothing. And we could seriously go for a game next turn. I don't think we die here. Yeah, I think we're in a very good spot. So we've got 6k encounter and another event. So yeah, I think that's great. Okay, Gravity Blade on our 2 blockers. I think they're going to just try to have to go for a game, which they definitely do not have. So they just swing 8, I block, and then they can, yeah. I think we win unless they really get a lot of blockers, but yeah, no, I think that this is a win. Which again, I do think that the Birdcage is really good against Doffy because everything it plays rested, and it plays 4 costs rested, and we have 5 costs locked down. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and... Well, I almost want to make them think like they can go for a game, because I don't want them to attack this. I'd like to have it just in case. Yeah, because next up will be a 9. I think we just kind of like be like, oh, you got me, because I don't see any way that they come back from this. Yep. And we'll give them this, and I imagine they probably forfeit here. I guess they're kind of thinking about it like, oh, I wish I had it. Just to attach everything, and there we go. GG. So I think that's actually a really good demonstration of how this deck works. Let's try to hop into another game. Alright, next up we have probably the best deck in the format right now. We've got Law, who could be getting banned soon. Let's take first from him. I feel like he probably wants to go first. We did not get a Birdcage, but we have this Law, which I feel like could be really good if they get greedy with Rage Use. I do think that this Birdcage should be good against Law because he can play 4 costs and we can lock down 4 costs. So I mean, there is a chance that he super aggroes. Oh, this is exactly what we want. Perfect. I cannot even complain. There's a chance he goes super aggro and tries to kind of outpace us, but as long as we get this down, I think that this should be an okay match. We're just gonna do this. So the first thing he plays, which he can play around it, but the first thing he plays will get rested. And especially since we're going to be going into our Birdcage turn, if he wants to play something, like it's just not going to go well for him. He could always play a Gordon though, and we could rest the Gordon. But I don't know if that's ideal for him because if he plays that, yeah, so we just rest that, perfect. Then I imagine he swings into it, so this is almost serving as like a little blocker for us too. Yeah, sorry, I'm stupid. He bottom decks it because it's Law. And what comes next? Shachi Penguin? Zoro. Okay, cool. And he already has 3 or less life, so he's going to be doing some ramping, but we can kind of make it so if he ramps 1 time, he will never ramp again. So we'll swing 5. I don't think he'll take it. I'd love it if he just goes down to 2, but I don't think he will. I'm so tempted to just Law here, but I think it's just better if we just lock it down. We can hit him with this again. We can hit him again with this later. Yeah, he's at 8. He could honestly try to like go down and play a Reiju or something. So like there will be a time for this, but just getting this Birdcage, like it's just going to be super good for us. Especially because we have a Nora Beam Sword. So if he wants to attack with leader first, we can just trap down the Zoro. So we're kind of like, make sure you know the correct order to do everything. Because if not, we could really punish him. So he's thinking his turn out. If I was him, what would I do? Maybe I would play something that can ramp me up like an Ain, maybe swing with Zoro and then play out something else just to try to get as much Dawn up as I can. Kind of just accept the fact that these are going to be stuck and try to get to my higher end. Okay. Yeah, so the on play for that didn't work. Okay, so yeah, we can basically punish that. Do return 1 Dawn, do that, and now he can't ramp. And yeah, he didn't even do leader ability because we didn't give him a target, and he is at 7 cards in hand. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. So I think we should just swing 7 here. Oh, I should have done the law thing first. I'm stupid. I really hope he takes. Yeah, I'm stupid. He's probably going to counter out. Yep, my bad. I literally was talking about this as the play, like, I don't know. Not gonna lie, that one does hurt a bit. I mean, we're still getting 2 cards out of hand. But we could have got 2 cards out of hand and then swung 7, which would have been much better, and he might have even taken it. So, yeah, that's fine. That's fine, we just have to live with it. I'm tempted to just mauled and not play anything. Because if I think he'll go up to 7 again. That's fine. That's fine. And if we get another event off of life, we can do that. That's fine. That's fine. Remember, do as I say, not as I do. Oh, he's so going to play a Reiju. He's absolutely playing a Reiju. We just got to kind of manifest it. Okay, so Captain Kid goes out. Yeah, we're going to counter out of this and grab... I think this will be good. Sugar is always good. We can kind of, if he doesn't swing with Beppo this turn, we can force Beppo down. Oh, yeah, that's definitely not the right idea here. So yeah, 100% lock down Beppo. I wish there was a way that I could... I actually think that right now it's safe for me to play Diamante because he can't bottom deck both on the same turn. So if we just swing 6, that should be good. And then we'll play out Diamante. I just feel like he gives me a 2k here. I probably missed my window. Okay. We might be able to law next turn. We might get a redemption even though I really messed that one up. Yeah, he's at 7. If he just kind of stays card neutral right now, we can... He's at 9 Dawn though. He's going real high. We're going to rest his blocker. I guess he is going to go for our Diamante. That's okay. Because then he's going to swing at our Sugar, which again is better than him swinging at our life. That's fine. Trying to make sure he doesn't get too much value off of this stuff, but he will get 1 active Dawn back. But let's see. Yeah, Diamante goes down, leader swing goes to here, and he maybe plays out a Reiju because he is at 6. He can definitely play a Reiju. Maybe I just want him to. He's not getting in with the law. I need to leave my own bias out of this. Because if he doesn't, we don't necessarily have a play for next time. Oh, there we go. We manifested that. So, yeah, that is exactly what I'm talking about. So he's up to 7 in hand and a massive swing at life. Is he really? Okay, wow. He's going to leave my Sugar. I think that's great. There's no point. This is our first life taken, and we got another 2k event. Yep. Definitely going to hit that. We got a blocker and a 2k. That is great. I'll take that. And he's at 5 in hand. I'm tempted to play another one, but there's a chance that I can kind of hit him with it again, you know? So I think we just go 4 here. See if he takes. And then if he plays anything, we can just rest the Reiju instantly. He's at 0 life. I'm liking that. And I didn't say it at the time, but because we did this law on playability, since it's Dawn -1, we went from having 10 Dawn to 9 Dawn. So our Birdcage stays active, and all these characters are just going to stay sideways and never go up again. I kind of want to block in 2k here. Yeah, because if not, like, I feel like this could be bottom decked anyways. Like, why not make it a little bit harder for him? Plus, he's probably tired of this, and now if you play something, we still get it. Even if this card is rested, the ability still goes off, which is great. The Sugar is an amazing card. Even the SP is pretty cheap. Like, I've thought about picking one up just because of, like, it's like a $30 SP, and it's an amazing card in this matchup. I believe he is at 7 in hand, which is great, but he'll probably cheat something out. Yeah, swing 8 there. Swing 8 all day, bro. It's like a blocker at this point for 2 Dawn. And for 6, what is? I'm guessing it's a Sanji. Yeah, that's a good play. He has no life. We can kind of punish. If we do that, we can just force a ton of cards out of hand. So we return 1, pop that, and just swing everything at life and just make him have it. Like, do you have this much counter? Like, you could have a bunch of Gordons for all I know. I think he has it. He has 6 in hand. But I mean, it's not like, wow, that is crazy. So yeah, he had 6, 7, no, 6, 7. He had 2K. He was not ready for that Ragnarok. And normally I save that for bigger units, but it really came in clutch there, and we beat that law. Like, yeah, I think that this deck is very, very powerful right now in this meta. Let's see if we can get another matchup. All right, next up we got Black Yellow Luffy, which this is my deck of choice in the current meta. So let's see if I am able to use my expert knowledge to see. Oh, this is like exactly what we want. I'm actually excited about this hand. I feel like I know a lot about this just because of how much I've played it, what I wouldn't want to happen to me. So let's just not attack him, attack his hand with these laws, get up this Birdcage to just trap his 5 costs, and let's just kind of go for it. Yeah. Swing big, bro. I don't know what you saved the 1 for. I guess a Garp or something? Yeah, okay, that's fine. We'll go ahead and throw down the Birdcage and pass. And then next turn, we're going to start lying it up. It's so weird to not swing. Like, my instinct just wants to. But we can't be doing stuff like that. We're better than that. Do that and whiff. Feels a little bad, but there's not too many. Just regular characters. He's going to play a 5 cost, which is a bold move, but he probably needs to start, yeah, taking his own life. He is at 8, so yeah, we'll do this, get 2 out of hand. Can we hit him? Booyah! That is a bullseye on a 2K and a Moria. That's what you like to see. That's what we're all about right here. And we'll pass. That was a nice blow. We'll do it again next turn if he goes to 7. He's at 7 now. If he does that ability, he'll go up to 8. Okay, yeah, so he's gonna... How did he kill us? I don't even know how he killed... What did he do? Trash Luffy from life. Oh, did he do Thunderbolt? Yeah, okay, he did a Thunderbolt, which is fine. But he's at 7 and... I think that we... No, I don't want to take 2 here. I think we do this. Return 1 Dawn. Do that. Boost this, and we'll trash 1. I would love to use all 3. I think I should have rested and taken the hit. Okay, so for this, hit him again. Boom. What do we got? Another 2K. We're getting his hand size down. I know that he's not liking that. And he's at 1. That's fine. So let's see what he wants to do here. It is his 10 Dawn turn, and we left him at 1, but I didn't want to swing just to force it. He can't do that lovely Gecko Moria combo. Although he could do, like, Moria into Hiyori. Okay, yeah, he doesn't have it. So next turn we'll... okay, I think we'll take this as our first damage. And then you swing with that, I'm going to use Off-White on you. Sadly, we cannot do the Doflamingo quite yet. 6 in hand. I would have loved the other law, but I think it was right to discard it at the time. He's going to draw the little Luffy. And we've got 8 Dawn. I think we're going to kind of go for board. See if we can get rid of that. And then next turn we can threaten. Next turn we can threaten a Doflamingo. So let's see. His hand size is getting up there again. I wish that we had that law, but I hit him with it twice. I mean, I can't really ask for more than that. We'll 2K out of this. Just because it could be an 11 next if he hits the full combo. Yeah, okay, he's not... Yeah, he's probably going to be at 11. He's not going to be at 9k with 1 life. Oh, he's searching though. What is he looking for? He's going to grab the Sabo, which would be really good if he plays that. He can kind of protect his board if this Birdcage goes off, so we should try to extend it if possible. But if we play the Doflamingo, we can't, so it's just something to note of. But if we can freeze his leader, I think I might be okay with that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. 3. That's so weird. Like, yeah, that's exactly what I want. So for 5, he can still play 2 babies, but he has 1 Dawn left over. Oh, he's gonna Colt. He's on 0. The way that he's playing is crazy. I don't think I want to Doflamingo here. I want to do a Dawn -1, but we might. I don't think we can because there's no way for us to do it. I think we have to accept that the Birdcage ends this turn. We could try to get... Yeah, I don't want to do Doflamingo right now. We can't even lock down 3 things. Grab a 2k. Rest this, I guess. 4. Rest. Swing at the Kuzan. Can't quite go for a game yet, but I think we can punish him pretty soon. I think he just lets this go. Okay, he's gonna... Wow. Okay, I guess he can recycle the... He can recycle the Sabo, but he can't recycle the Kuzan is what he's thinking. The Birdcage actually only hurts us, but that's okay. He's gonna... I guess. It's probably just because he can. We use a 2k here, just in case he tries to do some rush shenanigans. I'd love to see a bullet actually right about now. But let's see how he plays this. Definitely 2-1 leader. If he has Moria, it would be a nice... Yeah, that does not matter too much. We'll just do that. Probably swing at it with the Flampe. Yeah, you got it. And we wait out the combo. So we're going to get a Sabo and something else. Go up to 9 probably. It'll be at 0 life. If we could get a Horty Jones, like, it'll be so good. So he's going to do Ace for the rush. And we'll have no choice but to take that. Okay, let's see. Can we top deck a Horty Jones? If not, we can probably play out a blocker. Might not be the worst idea. Ooh, but I don't want to take that. 13, that's pretty brutal. Although we can rest that and just kind of go for it. I think that that's not a bad idea. We'll still take the hit, but we can rest his blocker. Just kind of see if we can go for it. Which, if we were to do 15 and he's at 9, so it'd be 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, I think that we can probably win, to be honest. And if we lose, we lose. But if not, he's going to just get in the cycle where he can just do this over and over. And let's just go for it. Does he have it? Yep, and that's what I thought. There we go. I can't get into GG with these people, too. They always leave. They don't like this deck. And we'll see if we can get one more before the video ends. Okay, we'll hop right into a Gecko Moria. What do they want to do? I think we'll go first just to get Birdcage up. This could be good. That's fine. It really depends on the Gecko Moria, but there's a lot of really good plays that he could do. I've seen kind of like a resurgence after the Treasure Cup placement. I think the Luffy TV got 2nd place with using Moria. Okay, we got our Birdcage. We're happy. So I think that this is a very viable deck in this format. Let's win 5. And we'll just do another search. Maybe if we could get a sugar, that would be great. But you get what you can. Let's see. We can, yeah, we don't have an actual too many events. We'll take the Charleston instead of the 2K, and we'll pass. I'd love a way to block this. I think it's actually not bad here to... No, I don't think it's worth it, because they could always play Absalom and just KO it, because I'd imagine he swings into the other one. So I don't think it's worth it to save. Oh, yeah. Okay, Brook. 6, and yeah, the 2k that we saved we can now use here. 4 in hand, so we're not going to be able to do that, but we can... Oh, yeah, we're just going to play Birdcage. That's what turn it is. In my head, we already had it down. From the second I got it in my hand, I was like, oh, this is already on the field. Alright, we lock it down. Kind of threatening this Brook that if you swing, you're not going to get to swing again, buddy. We've got the Noro Beam Sword if he wants to kind of do things out of order, which he actually does. I'll not complain. Ooh, we're going to have to trash 1. That does hurt. It makes me more inclined to take this, but I don't want to fall for their traps. And I'm going to take it. I don't like you, Perona. And now we'll do Noro Beam Sword. It's a better... yeah, so boost you, rest you. I ultimately think that was okay. So he's at 5. So what is our best play here? I like the sugar. I think it does get popped though if he just plays Absalom, and there is an Absalom in trash, so there's not really too much of a reason. We could play that. I think we could play the Diamante just because if he... But I think if we play the Diamante, it's just asking for him to play Sakazuki to kill it. But I think in that case, he's not playing a bigger threat like Moria if he wants to KO it using Sakazuki. So let's see. I would imagine either Moria comes down or just a straight up Sakazuki gets played, because it could also stand during the Birdcage. 7 in hand, so we can hit him with this if he accidentally stays that high. Rebecca, I don't know if he has a direct answer for this right now, actually. That could be very good, because the Rebecca will also add something to hand. So he could very easily stay at 7 this turn, which we would love to see. Although if he does leader ability, he trashes 1, so he would go down to 6. So we might have to do a little like trick where we swing big at them and then hit him with a law. I think that's a very, very powerful combo, especially in this meta right now. Although I don't like the fact that he has Rebecca in order to just block whatever, because especially I'd imagine since he didn't do a Moria this turn, it could be coming soon and he wants this in the trash. Yeah, especially because there's no others in the trash. I think that this thing is basically... Yeah, okay, this is dead. He's just going to do leader ability 2. Play the Absalom, pop the Diamante, that's fine. I think we'll do Spiderweb just in order to not take this hit. Alright, sending 3 up, do a Spiderweb. And he's down to 5. I don't like that he's down to 5. I'll be real. I think we should do this and just not swing at it. I think that they don't like me ignoring it. And we just kind of swing big here. Because, yeah, I think that's good. And if they take that, we can, again, I know every turn I'm saying we can hit with the law, but I'd really want to. I think it's really powerful. Okay, for 10, I really think that here comes the big Moria play. Maybe a defensive one. Okay, I think we take this in the hope that we get an event off of this life. Because the only other swing will be Absalom. Okay. Yeah, I wish that we could have activated this first. But it is what it is. We'll take this because we don't have a choice. And for 6, okay, we'll do a 2k here. That's great that we have that. And what's he going to play out? Sakazuki? Okay, a Sabo. Not a bad play, giving himself KO immunity on our Tendon turn. So it kind of forces us to stall out, which we can definitely do. Like, now that's not going to happen. I think we should trash this, play Sugar to just tap this down. And then let's swing... Let's just swing 6 into life. I don't know. I think we should just swing 8 into life. I think we need to start getting him down, or else we're going to start getting into a bad position. And yeah, 1 life is good, especially because we've got stuff like this to finish out if we need. Though his hand is getting big, so we could always play out the law. You know, you never know. You could always use Brook to just trash one of these if he can get the cost down. He could play Sakazuki. He kind of has a lot of options as to what he could do. I guess we should think about like what's the worst for us is probably just a defensive Gecko Moria, which it looks like he's saving up 8 to do that. Oh, but he's going to do leader ability, so that means there's not going to be a Moria coming out, so that's great for us actually. Unless he somehow tries to go for a game here, but I don't think so. I wish it wasn't an Absalom so we could rest that. I think we'll take this. But if he plays a Sakazuki, I'm a real idiot. I will say it here and now. Okay, he didn't. Okay, Borsalino. A Horty Jones here could win the game. All I'm saying... Ah, man, I wish it was a Horty Jones. Okay. 5 in hand. They've done a stellar job of avoiding my tricks and traps. We could do 1, 2, 3. No. But then he wins on the clap back. I think we keep up this. Or turn 1 Dawn just to not set off our Birdcage. 3, 4. And just kind of swing big. And I'd imagine that he blocks with maybe the Borsalino from here. Or the Sabo. He can try to get it back with a Rebecca. If he defends this, though, we could be in some hot water. If he defends this, I honestly think I'm going to swing with the Queen. Because I think that he can remove one or both. Okay. I think we just try to hold off. We've got this if he sequences wrong. We've got this to probably draw another 2k. We've got a 2k. We've got 1 life. He's got 4 swings. Realistically, he has 3 swings. There's no way that he can protect everything. So, if we live, we win. Okay, Sokka's... Okay, he's going to trash 1 blocker. But that's good. He has so much less Dawn to swing with now, to be honest. Like, I can live with this. I mean, I say that, and then I will probably get swung at face too many times to live. But, yeah, that's good. I like 6 Dawn being used to remove that 4 Dawn. Okay, so, yeah, we've got a 2k. But I think that this is the better 2k in this instance. So we'll do this. Return 1. Do that. Rest his blocker. Power up, rest his blocker. He does have 1 more blocker that we can't rest. So I think he might just play it defensive and wait. Okay, for 3. Then we do this. No blocker. We can get the Surge. Okay. I wish we had a way to rest the blocker, but if we just go 5 and 5, it would be 11 and 10. So it would be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Be assuming that he has like 4, like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I don't know. I think that he probably has that, to be honest. But I don't think we live here. Even if we do the law play. If we do that, we can stop his leader, KO that. He has 2 swings, and if he goes really big, or if he somehow kills that and goes big, we don't have another event. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think that he has 3 2Ks. I don't think that that's good enough for lethal, but we can try to do this and get a defensive event, if nothing else. Let's see what we can do. Okay, we get off white.
Hey guys, it's Collin from the future. I just wanted to go ahead and say that that moment was at 1 a.m., but I don't know if you guys saw what is the best play right here. Obviously, the best play is to grab the sugar. He only has 1 active blocker. I could have grabbed the sugar, rested the blocker, and then gone all in, and I probably could have won on that turn. I'm not going to tell you how this game turns out. We might still win, we might still lose, but I am nearly 100% certain that if we took the sugar, played it out, rested his blocker, and just went to face, I think we would have won then and there. So Yeah, guys, don't play One Piece at 1 a.m. or use your brain, guys. Don't be like me.
Then we play this out. So he has, do we want to go down 1 Dawn? Do we want the Birdcage up? I would say, I guess we want it up just so we can have this search. Okay. I think we swing 7 just to get something out of hand, but we could, it might have been better to go for game there, but I just think that he's been hoarding 2Ks. Although wow, he used 1 case. We should have gone for game. Oh my goodness. If we lose this, that is completely on me. We have 2 blockers. Does he have a way to get rid of 2 blockers very easily? If he has another Brook, that could be good for him. We definitely should have gone for game. Honestly, he had like 7 in hand. I don't think that was probably the best because he used Brook, Hogback. He had 7 in hand for a 10 and 11. I just don't think that was that good. So let's just start where we can. Counter out of this. Honestly, before he KOs our blockers, let's just block. And he's, what is 8? Is he going to try to defensive Moria again? I'll give him a 2K here. If he Morias again and gets like 2 blockers, that could be really bad unless we get a Horty Jones. We really should have gone for game. Okay, just the regular. Is it another blocker? Oh my goodness! Okay, we know that he's bricked though. We might even swing with the baby 5. Let's see how this goes. He can draw a 2K. So he has a 2K and presumably like a 1K. I think we win because of this. So we do this. -4 Dawn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest. Birdcage is not going off. Still, we have that. He has no rush. We do this. And we just sit here. And I think that's GG. Thank goodness. That was a stressful match. I don't see any way in which we lose from this point. I guess the Brook standing was not in my... We have a blocker though. Unless he has a blocker. He has a Perona. Did he already use the Perona? He used the Perona. We don't know what he has. He could Brook the Queen out of here, but he has to have some form of cost removal. So it would be like a cost removal and a Brook, which is just so, what's the word? So demanding of his last 2 cards. If he has the perfect cards, he has the perfect cards. Yeah, I don't think he does. So we just do this and block. And there's no rush, luckily, in this deck. If there's rush, I'll eat my words, but I don't think there is. Let's see. For 7, I guess it's another blocker or something. I guess we'll grab... we would have top decked a Horty Jones. We'll do this so we can actually rest his Rebecca, which could be crazy if he doesn't play another blocker, but... yeah, GG. Yeah, so I think those were some really good matches. You can really see that this is a very powerful deck that I think does really well into the current meta. I'm actually going to be taking this to my locals, like I said earlier, so I'll let you guys know how it does. I'm really excited. I've got a friend there who always plays Blue Doffy, so I'm really hoping to take down his Blue Doffy with my green Doffy and show him that this is the better one. I had a lot of fun with this video. I've had actually a lot of fun making One Piece content in general. I'm still working on a video essay. I really want to make kind of like a nicely edited, nicely formatted with a better microphone, like introduction to the One Piece card game, why you should play, why it's so cool. But in the meantime, I really just want to kind of get back into the swing of making content. I know that this channel is like all over the place, but I really want to see if I can get some kind of consistency. I've really been into the One Piece card game for probably close to the last year. I really got in around OP-04. I didn't start making my first deck until 6, but my girlfriend and I love to open the cards, and super, super fun, and this has been my fixation for the last year. So yeah, I think this has been a really fun video. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. Leave any comments below. Let me know what you think of this deck list. I can't take complete credit because this is based on one that I saw in Japan, but I will say that the Douglas Bullet is kind of a spice of my own flavor, and Charleston, but that's mainly because I don't have my own spiderwebs. I think that this list is not too bad. I think this law is extremely impressive, as you can see me kind of hoping to hit it the whole game. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I don't know if the next video will be a video essay or another fun video, but I will come to you before August 31st. That's a guarantee. So see you guys.